about 3 minutes away from going live for 87s at Auto Club. I did quite a bit of practice early last week for this, and then I switched to practicing for ARCA, so I am a bit rusty. Just did one practice quali lap, just do another one now. It's a long race, so just getting a bit of a feel for it. It's not the early laps is a bad thing. You have to be on it right from the green, so I did some practice, and then I watched Chrissy's guide afterwards. I think I need to be running a bit higher than I've been running, because I also tried to track down to like extra race session. It was 103 when I loaded in, and we're now down to like 97, so it's going to be very free in the AI races I was doing. That was very tight. Wow, that was tight. Maybe really sensitive to. Suddenly there's no grip even though the track tempo's actually gone down. I don't really know what to expect. I haven't watched anybody's races back today. I have time. So I don't even know which way it's going to trend. I assume it's going to go loose. He's going to drive it hard. I've only got 13 people. There's not going to split. It'll be a particularly big race, but
you've got the fastest lap.
That's the way it is right now. Tried to go to one of the earlier time slots before dinner time, and that time slot didn't even go official this week. And Auto Club's a really popular track. On the plus side, there was a podcaster, one of the iRacing staff was admitting that maybe wasn't working out for this series being every hour. It did sound like they were wanting to put it to the end of the season, and then they might look at changing it back. Whether they do or not, I don't know. But it's certainly possible. I also need to practice pit entry in the quali laps. I think I did do that, but I can't remember what the result was, so when it's left off. I think it's at the end of the last sign on the outside wall, but I might be to stretch it a bit later. But 5 minutes, should have a couple of goes at it, unless everybody ends quali early. We'll see. I'll just check my mic's working on stream. Yep, it is. Go full screen. I've got trading paints running. Let's get that going. Cool. With the number 2 car. I got Talon in here as the 1 car. Who is 7.8k. Very fast. We got 3 car, Jason Vinker, 3.8, 3.5. Quite a strong field actually. 10 car is 1.8k, so it's not going to be one of those I easily cruise to win races. Going to be fighting for a top 5, I think, last. But his strategy could easily come into it. Chris was warning about was that if you go in and top off after like 10 laps or something, you don't want to take tyres that early, it will be very loose. But the advice was just don't. If you take full fuel, take your tyres. There is another Galaxy Brain option that I might try. I don't think other people would. Tested it. Sometimes I test taking lefts when topping off early, see what that does. If it's tight set up, it never does anything good. If it's loose, that can actually work out. Like the extra fuel and the loosening fuel, the extra tighten you up and end up cancelling each other out. It worked pretty well. I don't really know. I have to do a quali lap. finding the bumps here are hell with fucking stronger force feedback on my wheel. It's easy when you're in the corner, and like one of my arms is on, like to actually push on the wheel and fight the force feedback, but I'm going in a straight line and like the just weak spaghetti arms are not doing a great job of handling that. That's all that. That's poor advice for anyone watching. Tip around this racetrack. Yeah, I know all the names I recognise. I mean, I've raced with Jason before, so. But. Nope. Alright, I'll try and qualify. There's a 4 track temp now. Slippy. What was Davis? But then he might just get warmer as the race goes on. Sound out setting windows, so not put the volume up. It's not actually falling. One back quality in these cars, the tyres just go off too quickly. All over the place.
Green, green, green. Okay, here comes your first time lap.
So always just play it after this lap if it seems to be going well. Maybe 13 people at the end of the world have had to stop back, so. Really matter too much. Lanes here to get past people, so I'm still on the other car when he couldn't pass because the traffic was so ridiculous. A bit low because I'm very loose coming up the corner. It's a lap, it's not a good one, sure, but it's a lap.
One more lap.
So grip now for a second lap. Fresh tyres don't help, but people like instead of divide the race up to take extra tyres at the green never works out because tyres just don't matter beyond a few handful of laps. You just know how realistic that is. The 10 lap and 50 lap tyres are like the same in reality. Pit entry.
The officials don't like the way you're driving. Your lap times will be deleted until you reset the car and try again.
Quickly just pop out full screen.
Pit box in 10. Alright, there's the checkered flag. 3, 1. Right here. They're showing us the black flag. They caught it speeding on pit road. They're going to hold you for a while.
There we go. Lap in the one yet. Just wait for the temperature down, it's not back. Are they fuel burning maybe? This is fresh tyres, I should tell you all that much, but wait till the end of the grass to put it in the brakes quite easily.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1.
Go. Loose. Don't have thing to do is set up a key binding for setting and fitting. Wheel recalibrated or we have my text chat buttons went away. So that's fine. That combo is currently doing nothing, so let's just bind that to nothing. Menu. There we go. Using anything else up. So Talon is not qualifying. Still in third. 7 and the 6 still have not finished their laps.
Howdy, everyone. What's up?
So we go then. It's warm out.
Jason from yesterday. What's up, man?
Wish I could have my window open, but the
Not so much. What's going on?
wasp, or I think it wasn't a bee, keeps trying to come in every time I open it. I need to get a screen. I don't want to be dealing with that when I'm racing.
Another day, another iRacing track I had to drop money on.
I have a phobia.
Whatever.
You'll have to stop for more fuel before the race is over. The estimated strength of field is 2,564. Keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot. Five cars left to grid.
We're very quickly up here. Nice to just riding the back saving tyres.
Does anybody run this on VR?
No, I don't.
Okay. So yeah, this could easily get very loose.
Trying to figure out my graphics settings, man. Everything like 10 feet in front of me.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid. Waiting on the final car to grid.
So it's going to be
Everyone's gridded.
Back
You
up.
have 2
After you
additional
quit.
sets of tyres for this race. Be smooth and have a good run.
I didn't hear you.
take it easy. I'm a bit of packet loss, that's not great.
See if you can back up out of the seat and it gives you a better view.
Win up search. I think currently the flag's only advisory, at least in Series I.
1 lap to green.
There's still where
Line
in
up on the inside. Closed. Pit road is closed.
iRacing UI actually tells you whether the
Catch up. 5 car.
connection dropping you to the pits for back
Gotta
connection
remember, old school rules.
is enabled or disabled, and it's, last time I looked it said disabled for this series, so it's just advisory. But don't want to be
They didn't have VR in old school.
Yeah, did it down to 1 pixel now. Nope. It's
Oh,
still
right.
good. It's probably just loading paints.
Well, last time I was in here, I waited for the second lap to pit because I was a lap down, and it was messed up.
Penalty for doing that. The penalty for looking after the pace car, after the pit lanes close. I'm not really very good at speaking, making sense. Hopefully I can drive better than I speak. Get some nerves. Well, there's crazy enough lately, I shouldn't be getting nerves like this, but there we are.
About to go green. Stay focused.
There's cold, just got
Pace
single
car is
file.
off. Green flag. Green flag. Car outside. Still there.
Fast up the shifts, but
Keep
you've got nowhere to go with it.
Keep low.
It's low. It's not low grip, very loose.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side.
All I want to do is fall in behind the tree. Just pick out me up.
Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Clear outside.
All I want to do is lots of laps.
inside.
Feeling 10 might not be there.
Still there, hold your line. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Car inside. Still inside.
Nice, we're going to go centre left they can.
Still there.
I don't want to get loose.
Still there at the bottom.
Scrubber tyres and all that.
Still there at the bottom. Clear inside.
No idea what's the best lane to be running. Doing a good job of not scrubbing the tyres more important than the actual black lane.
Car inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear.
That was getting loose. What are we doing now? Probably did not that much on the
Man,
screen,
did she leap off the floor.
no, it's not good. That's why it's... Back really exciting. That might be the best move. I think what I consider here is that obviously don't want to do too risky a strategy and end up finishing way back and losing a whole bunch of iRacing. If I think there's a possibility of doing something a little different that might draft strategy with the one, give me a chance of winning it.
Still there, hold your line.
Worth doing.
Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear inside, car inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear inside.
Power something down that low. Run anywhere and make it work.
Car inside.
8k iRacing is doing it wrong.
Still there at the bottom. Clear. The leader just did a 44.696.
Tight back to the corner, and then it's free down, want to try and put a bit of power off. So what away F now? Oh, she's slippy. Back, already 7 seconds back. They've slid their tyres early on. Built a load of rear tyre temp. They're going to have a real difficult job hanging on to it. Oh, pass for the lead, maybe going on. Oh, Ken's got no reason to be challenging the one this hard.
Ah, shit.
Car inside. Keep high. Still there.
Oh, that was just a big bump I
Clear
hit.
inside.
I thought before it hit me because there was a sudden clunk on my wheel, which was a bit of a bump that I don't normally hit. Very sketchy. So I didn't like react to, as if I'd got hit in the rear and
Stay high,
the wall
there's
for
a
no
car
reason.
on the low
Oh, speaking
side.
of being the wall for no reason.
Keep
that
high.
code could be that look way worse than it actually was, but
Still inside. Clear inside.
generally this season, like breaking out of ARCA in the morning has meant that good things happen in the 87s in the evening. Good things happening in ARCA in the morning, I don't know what that means. Of course it doesn't mean anything because it's entirely unrelated, but human pattern matching parade. Try to make some sense out of that, whether it's Debbie. Anything. It's both in 2-mile tracks, so that bodes well, but I don't feel like right now like I'm taking it super easy. I feel like I'm pushing just the right amount and I'm still not doing amazing. But, I don't know, we'll see. Also we'll just put at the back. 13 car. We got going again, there's no one around, so no caution. It's going to be hell now. So loose. Seven more bounds to make it all the way down to really burn just a lot more than 5 out of the tank, so couldn't make it all the way from here without a bit of saving, but a portion of that probably make me good. But play it safe, iRacing focus part of me is like, well, I should just, you know, do what everyone else does in that situation. The love to hope for a win thing says do the opposite of what the one does. I hope just for 2 extra cautions.
The leader is running.
But it would be full just right for it to work anyway, so. Yeah, and I'll skip for the 4, still got a better exit than me. Big gap behind the 8. We're doing up there for the lead. I feel like I'm doing a good job here. I feel like I'm pushing about as hard as I dare and just not really, not like I'm lifting at the edge of the straights to avoid running into people or whatever. Maybe they're building freer than me or something, I don't know. see what's going on
Car
ahead.
inside.
Just going with the car.
Stay high with the car on the low side. Still there. Clear.
Oh, they reckon.
Car inside. Clear inside.
No caution because they're in the grass.
You're in 4th position.
Really see how that played out. So I was just driving my own car. Or just onto the grass and kept going. See videos in the pits as we come past, I guess. 13 for the bits, but we'll back anyway.
The leader is running. 45.153.
The wall are we now? That's the thing, I've not practiced with the wall, so. Loose moment for the car in second place, loose moment for me, couldn't get back on the gas.
Caution, yellow flag. They want you in single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
That's neutralised everything. That was the 4. Another issue, I believe. Well, it's not really a strategy here. I think it's too late to not do anything. You've got to take 4 tyres, but it's a bit early. Why are we taking this early? But
Catcher 3, car. Passer 8, car.
oh, what the
Catcher
heck?
3, car.
What in the world happened there? What?
Wow, heads up.
Was that beef? What happened?
Man, I don't know, my fucking brake just locked up.
Oh, the other thing take me out.
Rock and roll, 6.
They had a big mechanical failure, apparently? That was bizarre, like I was just busy altering my pit stuff and it's like, oh, there's a car inside of me, never mind, not paying attention to it because I'm going to speed up now, and then they were just around and wrecked. Weird. The way they went around looks like they might have either hit someone else or just spun out by themselves. Well, that was just very weird looking. Pitting around. One's pitting earlier. 3rd stall, I think. But Winkers is way ahead of me. So after that, so in 2nd.
Pit box team 10.
Full fuel. 4 tyres.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Slope, doesn't matter. Creep around on these tyres now with as long as we've got to go. Potentially go all the way on them. Well, there's been some bizarre stuff happening.
Okay, punch it.
Pit stop, thanks pit crew. That was slow, but
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tyres remaining. They want you in single file.
it doesn't matter because going slow is the key here anyway.
Catcher 5, car.
What was it, 3 laps? Go. Nick car, they're out again, so I guess they didn't get massive amounts of damage off that. Fall's still in the pits. I think the fall was the reason for the caution. They're out as well. Got massive damage, those that could have waited longer. Yeah, 54-second pit stop. Everyone else had less than that. Some of it was just me being slow in the box, but 22.3 second I think pit stop is pretty slow. So my computer speed it up a bit next time.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
A lapped car on the inside. It's gonna be
Catch up, 5 car.
Let's see, 1 lap down. Showing us 2.27 to the good, so no worry about fuel. It's not bother saving any, because it's only going to make us lip on the maybe affects entry, so yeah. Possibly loose on entry, so lose 7:18 finishing fifth. That's exciting. So, goals really fourth or better. Well, first goal is getting around the lap car, surviving opening laps, getting around the lap car safely. We're all still rolling.
Get ready, going green.
That's significant damage. All to play
The
for.
pace car is off, be ready. Green flag, green flag. That car is a lap down.
Started was sleeping there. We were long gone. There's no sign of it
Car
coming out.
inside. Stay high, clear
We're going to
inside.
check up again. Oh, we're going this slow. Very close quarters there for second.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still there. Stay high. The leader just did a 43.817. Still there.
Very basic on that. There's a bit of a draft, so all too far back is not a great issue, but great idea, but the opposite of a great issue. Not a great idea. It is burning free stuff. Bits of more beef apparently. We'll be back in the pits again. We'll take it tight. They had a penalty or something. Been some beef further back. I think it was typing that. Ball's off. down, 4's 2 down.
I'm still so fucking slow.
I'm getting splitters.
Car in P12, just set the fastest lap, 43.579.
4 is 2 laps down. Didn't get damaged, he's got a penalty. Maybe. Oh, 11, 11, 11, 11.
Car inside. Still there. Clear inside.
I was worried they were going to snap back up into the wall in front of me. But they didn't. I was worried they were going to be inside me, and they weren't. That's good. They're still pressing on behind me. Oh, they're in the fence again. A bit of a gap. Get off the fires back from corner mention here.
Get back in fifth.
Tyres now. It's been a weird one. Easy to catch them starting the safer battery on entry like that.
The leader just did a 44.627.
Loose down that. I don't even know why I went down there, really just following the 5 blindly, not focusing.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
straight after it there. Second contact. Watching that, lifted off my usual spot.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 2 seconds. We're halfway in the race.
Yep. Bad line. Scrubbing the tyres really badly there. I was thinking about trying to make a move on the 5, but screwed that up. And then leaving the outside lane open. Out of bar.
Car inside. Keep high.
That high.
Clear inside. Car outside.
Play job.
Go low.
We're clear, but not by much.
Keep low. You're back in 4th position. Outside
Thank you.
clear.
Keeping like 1.5 seconds of these front 3 now. Lose the draft of them entirely. That was loose. Didn't give me any ground either. I suppose that'll be possible, maybe too far back now. Too
The
far.
leader just did a 44.661.
Oh, a loose moment. That's what I need.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap is 1.1 seconds.
Say gaining. Let's go the long way now. Bad line. Too much wheel in there on it on exit here. I guess they've got more draft than I've got. That's 1.7 and 1.2 ahead of them. I've just got to 1.0. To lose down that. Gained a bit, we're going to lose it down the straight again. Yeah, back to 1. Losing lows now, probably 1.1 by the corner. 5 behind at least. So I'm not really gaining anything on this in my head. Get back on the power. Too hard in. Big loose for the 10. 0.9 as close as it's been. Tight from centre now. Gonna be the wall. Don't. Keep that stuff up. Not that it's gonna jump as I thought. Now it's just gonna get tight.
The lead is at 45.221.
Tight centre's making me any better on exit. Any less loose. Fire's catching me again. Caution. That's a good job at all. Sounds walking away again. I'm avoiding myself a little bit.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1 second.
Confidence to enter closer to it without getting in it. Not something I'm good at. It's too low. Switch up my lines. Not a fast line at all. I need a lot of wheel now to make the corner. Very bad. Well, 6 and 9 will be going at it, so maybe that'll be a caution that I need. I've entered the corner too hard, I think. It's drifting up.
Twenty laps to go.
I thought I was going to get wrecking loose, and I instead I've got myself tight. Oh, big slide for the 10. Just like me to be. Oh, it's a wrecking loose racetrack this week, and then I just still get tight. Classic me. stutter. Just what I need. We do get to the back book with the 10. One problem is going to be that it's usually you catch somebody on the low line. That's one thing. Getting past them is a whole different thing. They can be consistent up that. All big gains, big gains, big gains.
Car outside, the leader just did a 45.255. Keep low. Outside. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, big loose.
Keep low.
Big time loose. Screw that up.
Still there. Clear high.
There comes the 5. Now tight up here. I'm going to tighten behind them. Across the. Lost my nose behind them. Bad, 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 bad. Bad, bad, bad. Sweet group here. Sweet group. I'd say for some of the 1.8k rating, they're doing a fantastic job. They deserve this if they get the 3rd. Loose, 10's also loose. Five is coming.
Jesus, Thomas. Jesus.
Had to try it. Didn't work, but I had to try it. So much wheel in it. Well, getting off the corner. Wow, I'm really big here, aren't I? It's never been one of my best racetracks, to be quite honest. Corner entry, yeah, centre, entry, one of those two. Didn't do a good corner, quarter bad. Driver do a bad job. That's tough. Season. In the background, it shouldn't be. Everyone says spread out now. They're really close together, with us being two other cars further back and fairly close, but so much on the centre because I'm so desperate to catch up that I'm just making myself slower. Oh, so bad. I'm trash right now.
The leader
Real
just did
trash.
a 45.414.
Yeah, I'm just terrible. I'm gonna finish 5th here, lose my rating. I am not doing a good job at all. So I might have had a little moment there. Concentrating what my own car was doing.
Great job, 10 to go.
Oh, you say great job. Feel like it. Jeez, look how far ahead the quad is.
Car inside. Stay high, clear.
Little slide job, it's happening. That's the wall. So tight now, can't turn at all. I just was so convinced I was going to get wrecking loose that I just drove for that. Instead I just got myself super tight. I have a 106 track temp and I'm just ploughing. A really bad job here. And the hope is that these two get into each other. Like they're trying to do that. Big slide for the 10.
Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside if you want it. Car
Oh, I was
outside.
going to slide job them. Now, I can't
low.
turn enough to not put them in the wall.
Still there, hold your
God.
line.
I'm so bad.
Clear.
Freaking hell. I can't, just nothing. I've just got no turn whatsoever. Killed it, utterly killed it. Just cannot turn into the corner at all. Can't get any rotation through enter and centre, and that just
The leader just did a
gives me a bad line. It means I have to be hard at the throttle and then just loose on it.
Five. Five to go. Look for opportunity.
And again, just overdrive. Now I can't turn. Just trash. Absolute trash. Overdrove the corner again. No turn.
The right front tyre is wearing out.
Yeah, I know. Tell me something I don't know. A bit of a moment. Let's just overdrive the corner again and completely blow it and fail to get past them yet again. I'm sure that's what's going to happen here. Yep, here we go, overdriving the corner, can't turn. No angle, can't get back on the throttle, just blow it, yet again.
2 left to go, 2 to go. Car inside.
Yep.
Still there, hold your line. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there. Clear
The
inside.
10 beats themselves and still manages to clear me, get the job done. I'm just so terrible.
Car outside.
Absolute dog water.
Still there, hold your line. Keep low. Still there, hold your line.
Let's just wreck the 10 for no reason, I guess. Maybe I'll just do that instead
Stay
of passing
low,
them.
there is a car on the high side. Last lap. Clear outside if you want it.
Absolutely terrible. Complete utter trash. Yeah, 10 beats themselves, and still manages to beat me.
Race guys could have been down.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
I don't think it's ever worth telling Talon Goodwin. He just leaves. He's got like 8
There's the
gates.
flag. It's over.
Farming.
Nice run. Solid work.
I thought you might run me down there, Elijah.
Yeah, let's go look at this, for instance.
I was trying.
I was all over the place, AJ.
Yeah, only I could take a wrecking loose setup and just get so tight I couldn't drive it. It's just classic me, that is. self spin. This is what happened here. This comes off the wall a tiny bit, but can't really put that on the 4. The 5 just took too far. A little more to the 5. They both get to keep going, and the 4's going to lose it. So goes the caution, and then this was bizarre. What did they do? Did they shift or something, or what? I think they were just not paying attention to how slow I was going because I was busy messing around with my buttons trying to get set up for the pit stop, and they were kind of heading up the track. I was like, crap, to avoid me, and then they were just running a lot of rear brake maybe, and lock the rears, and then I just couldn't get it back, and then how did they not end up with the whole, like, rip? How did that not rip the left rear off the car? They were able to, a lap down, but real life that would have been destroyed. Yeah, I really thought early in that run I was just taking it way easy on entry and stuff, and then I did start to push harder to try and catch up again, and that no, it was just, I knew like I was 1.5 seconds behind. I think that's what did it. I was having to push too hard to kind of overcome not having the draft up there. Saying that though, I mean Talon just got away. So I just did a bad job basically. There's no excuses really. Like, well, I was the draft because the car didn't have any draft. Just drove away from everyone. So yeah, that was a race that I didn't do a good job of. I don't know. Tempted to come back and try and get some redemption later in the week maybe, but might not do my spreads for next week. But I do like this track, but I tend to just want to come back and do daytime races if I'm going to do multiple races in a week, and I can't do that anymore because there's just no participation in the daytime anymore. Thanks, iRacing. Anyway. Yeah. Bye-bye.